teams and defense. Multiple 3 Eastern Cincinnati spread JR ready.
Rivalry games aren't always born from trophies. They're born out from schools ascending to new heights at the same time and finding the other guy standing in the way of their ultimate goal. It's time to find out who's going to get one over this time. Welcome everyone to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Tennessee Volunteers. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Entering play call screen.
The Gators will boot it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will go to work first. The Gators won a tight one in this game the last time they saw each other, Jesse.
They sure did, and you know Tennessee is going to be motivated this time around because in Knoxville they have not stopped talking about that close loss against the Gators the last time these two teams played. So,
and the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And I think this offense was looking for a reason to ignite the home crowd, coming out on first down, throwing the football, but the defense was ready. Nice job getting to the quarterback, making a big sack on the first play of the game.
Off the play fake. Going to try to get it himself. Turning it on.
I really like how the quarterback was just able to turn the page that time. Right on first down, he got sacked. Now it's second, and it's long, and it's an obvious passing situation. A lot of guys would be worried they're going to get sacked again. Clock's going off. This guy was just poised. He saw a lane. He took off. And
the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Entering base model screen, you have
looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Trying to pick up a first down.
Blitz 0 is selected.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Volunteers will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Offense will go to work for the first time today.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8
this
categories.
This place is boring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll put, there he goes. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
And I love the decisiveness by the quarterback on that play. Nobody open downfield. I'm going to go get this myself. And I'm not just going to go get a first down. I'm taking this thing to the house.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. And the Volunteers come to the line in the hurry up.
Zero is selected.
Back to pass, it's Knight. Oh, they're after him. He's going to take off. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. The Vols line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. And the Vols will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Going right to work up top. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Man, you could almost feel the quarterback's eyes getting big on that completion. I don't think even he could believe how wide open his target was. He knew, man, if I just get this to him accurately, something really good is going to happen. That's exactly what transpired. Nice throw, nice catch, nice play.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He's got him this time. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Entering play.
How about the tight end using his size to his advantage? He's a massive target. Does a nice job securing the catch, and then you see his ability once he has the football in his hands.
Working the middle, it's complete. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it from the gun. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Gators will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great. Because coverage is going to be tight. Throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Normal.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
There are 6 categories.
So here is the Tennessee offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive.
We have 36 options. Cover 3 matches selected.
Looking for a man. It's Knight. Throwing right. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him. A one play there to pick up the first down. The Volunteers want to crank the tempo. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
Yeah, so much fun to watch playmakers outside.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long.
0 is selected.
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Volunteers will send out the punt unit. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. With the catch, it's Hart. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They run the reverse. Crosses the 45. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And how easy is that? There's so much speed on the field in college football, and you get me lined up, and I'm trying to play coverage, and then all of a sudden that guy flies across the formation, and now everybody on the defense has to adjust. They didn't adjust quick enough, and he easily picks up a good chunk of yards. The offense has really got good game plans to get guys the ball in space.
Line getting set on 2nd down. We've reached a break. It's Florida with the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer.
There are 8 categories. You have
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Entering
it's so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys on the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Wants to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there for the 2nd down. These two, which have so much cross-pollination and legendary games in their history, first played in 1916 with the Vols blanking the Gators in Florida. Tennessee actually won the first 10 meetings, with Florida not getting a W in the series until 1954.
And there was a period of time, Reese, in this rivalry that the game not only had SEC championship implications, but national championship implications, too. You think back to the heyday of this rivalry in the late 90s. Danny Wuerffel going up against Peyton Manning. We played the Vols, and we had games that were won in overtime. We had games that went down to 2-minute drives. There was so much NFL talent on the field, and it was such a competitive and physical game every single week.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. Finds his big tight end. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Wideout trying to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to blow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Wants to throw again. Back swinging for the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Entering play call.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Tennessee ready to go to work the big orange offense on the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Dropping back, it's Knight. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
There are 2 categories.
Given up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Smith. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
There are 6 categories. You have 12 options. Cover 1 fully selected.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Vols send out the punt unit. Catches it at the 30. He gets a block. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And they're able to get him on the ground. The Gators want to move quickly. Quick release by the QB. Still running at the 35. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab. And the Gators, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. Working on the right. Touchdown, Gator! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Screen, you have 5 options.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be dang. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
Normal.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. Here he comes with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back to pass, it's Knight. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Another incompletion on third down. And the Vols line up to punt it away. dials it in and looking upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yard you can and help out the offense. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got the quick pass. Still on his feet at the 45. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. On first and 10 from the 38. Looking to throw on first down. On the move, he fires. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. He's looking to throw. Here's a heat. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Gators moving quickly to the line. They just keep firing. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Pick up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. To the air, it's Knight. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. Turning on the jet. Touchdown ball. A great catch and run for 6.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Ready to try the point after. The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
There are 8 categories.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Shock H option is selected.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock. Didn't get the snap off quickly enough.
12 options. Y cross post is selected.
He's looking to throw. Fires it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Now they'll try the right side. Across the 25, he's got room. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right, and you see that blocking and all the holes open up, that's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you got that kind of a line, just all that push they're getting on that right side, they just pushed the defensive lineman back, got in the linebacker's laps, and man, oh man, it was brutal up front.
He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Time's dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Florida.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead, and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime.
Entering play call. Load.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, Florida-Tennessee never disappoints. We figured this could be a dynamite matchup all week, and it has delivered. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. 2 quarters to go. Time to find out who comes out on top, guys, between the Vols and Gators.
Entering base model screen, you have
the
5
Volunteers
options.
will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Under fire. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
There are 8 categories.
This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Sends it downfield. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Volunteers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Breaks into the open. the defense. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
The balls are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw, it's Knight. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Volunteer! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Rushes on him. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hart.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver. Put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
The Gators come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Under fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Hart. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty cost him a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, Gator! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes 1 play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives. Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Swings it out to his running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds a man in the middle. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Zings it complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Tennessee! Made the grab and took it on into the score. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. You got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Working that left side now. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Man, I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch. And
he lets it fly. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Takes it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the 3rd quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that if this guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
Man, it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smart.
Can't get him to the ground. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
You have 12 options. Input 0 is selected.
Back to throw, it's Knight. Stands in and takes the hit. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. Now it's 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this will be a bit of a challenge. A 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Top 2 teams in the nation squaring off right now. Gentlemen, here is the very latest. Alabama is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now. But there's not a soul who doesn't believe the Tide can't roll back into this one.
Trying to start the drive with a pass.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Georgia. We'll circle back if anything else happens in this clash between the top 2 teams in college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Ohio, there are 5 categories. You have 4 options. Quick slot out is selected.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered.
Entering play call, Ohio, there are 5 categories.
We'll open up the final period.
Quick slot out is selected.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Backed up now, here's second and long.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletions.
Turning it on. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a lot.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Bringing the heat. Takes the easy completion. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This is why quarterbacks get the biggest NIL deals, because they're supposed to make something out of nothing.
You know what? If he took some of that NIL money, Reese, and spent it on more linemen, maybe he has more protection and more time to go through his progressions.
And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find your rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Right on the money. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. The Volunteers are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too, because of the field position with the offense backed up. They know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate, but they ain't having it. Lots of bodies in the box, close to the line of scrimmage, and they generate a TFL.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just dribbled through his fingers. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Florida! And the stomping has commenced.
Play call, coach suggestions.
They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. So here is the Tennessee offense. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Back to throw, it's Knight. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Complete to the left. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
Inside zone. Inside. AHD sting.
The Gators trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And they try to get the defense off balance and go out wide, and they were ready. Just like 1st down, just like 2nd down. They gave up some yards on this drive, but really bowed their neck up, and a big 4th down decision looming for this offense.
Option is set. Punt, pass sprint, cross sweep, punch key. Option is set.
Here we go on 4th and goal, ground to cover. The snap sets up the throw. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season. Consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
Looking to pass. It's Knight. Pressure coming. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game.
Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions.